Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Denny with ET Online. I'm with Boris Kodjoe from The Real Husbands of Hollywood. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
So let's get right into it. The show is hilarious. It's a take on the Real Housewives franchise, of course, but I wanted to ask you, how would you describe the concept of the show?
Wow, I think it's like the fakest reality show on TV.
Yeah.
It's great because I get to play with all my friends, and we get to make fun of each other, make fun of ourselves, make fun of the whole reality show genre as it is. So I guess I would say we play sort of hyper-real versions of ourselves, which gives you a lot of freedom to explore and to go crazy and be idiots. So that's what we're very good at being idiots every day.
It's paying off, that's for sure.
Oh, wow. And it's hard to keep a straight face on the set. I mean, we're dealing with all these comedians. They do this for a living. Right. So you have to be quick on your feet and flexible. Because the script is one thing, but then, they just take off and never come back.
So how much of it would you say is improv?
50% for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, you have what's in the script, but then you just venture out and make it better. And they're really good at that. So
right, totally.
It's been great, and every one of us brings sort of their own version of their own sort of personality and comedy to it.
Yeah, and definitely with the cast of characters that you have too. So how did they go about recruiting y'all? How did you get involved?
You know what? It was a skit first at the BT Awards that Chris Spencer wrote, and then I heard he told me that they wanted to make it into a show, and Kevin Hart actually, they reached out and said, look, I'm getting my boys together, and we want you to be part of it. And I didn't have to think twice.
Yeah.
Just to work with my friends. I mean, that's what we do anyway.
Right.
So they're doing it in front of the cameras and just being real, just stupid on a daily basis.
Totally.
It's very liberating,
right,
to be able to do that, and no holds barred, no limits, and so I've been having a great time.
So you mentioned, that's basically the show is embellishing your guys' real lives, but most of you, I think, except for Kevin Hart, are actually involved with, a well-known significant other. You're, of course, married to Nicole Ari Parker. What does she think about the show?
She loves it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she did a cameo already, and they already booked her again for 2 more episodes in the next season. And Paula and Mariah and Tisha Campbell, Martin, they love the show.
Yeah.
I mean, they're having the best time as well.
Right.
Anytime you can make fun of yourself in this business that's really, that's sort of full of people who take themselves way too seriously, it's a great opportunity, they're taking it light. And also, we're commenting on reality shows, and the buffoonery that really takes place.
Definitely a nice balance to all those other reality shows, especially with the wives, basketball wives. Everybody's ex-wives are on a show now.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned your wife made a cameo. Are we expecting any of the other wives to make a cameo? Mariah, Paula?
Yeah, Tisha made a cameo already. Paula was in there. I think everybody's going to be part of it at some point. And it's funny now that it's aired, everybody wants to be on the show.
Right.
So we got all kinds of celebs calling us and wanting to be on the show, which is great. It gives you great storylines to tell.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the second season. It's going to be crazy on the first one.
BET's definitely got a hit on their hands too. You guys are pretty solid in the ratings, and it's been part of the top 3, TV debuts on cable at least. So that's got to feel nice, right?
It's great. Yeah, no, BT's loving it, and it's a great home for the show. They're really supportive, and I mean they greenlit three seasons already before the first episode aired. So they're really hyped about the show, which is great. It's always nice when the network actually supports the show that you're doing, So that's good.
Can we expect any new additions in terms of husbands to the show season 2?
I think there's going to be tons of cameos.
Okay,
like I said, a lot of people want to be on the show. Shaq is coming on, and Young Jeezy, and who else? Sugar Shane was on last night. Every week there's somebody else who makes a cameo. Cedric the Entertainer is part of it. So it's always fun for us to invite, our friends to come on the show and play with us, which is great. So I'm expecting that to continue.
So let's talk other projects. I know you're about to host another BET show, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They
Rip
love
the
you over
runway.
there.
Rip the runway. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Kelly Rowland and myself, we're hosting this huge fashion extravaganza with music and models, and it's going to take place in New York in 2 weeks. So I'm excited about that. I get to host and I get to showcase my own fashion line, which is fun.
Right, so tell me a little bit more about your line.
Worldofalpha.com. We offer the luxury of custom-made clothing, suits, shirts, jeans, for affordable prices. We wanted to target a market that is traditionally not used to wearing custom clothing because they couldn't afford it.
Right.
You know? It's just too expensive to pay $3,000 for a suit. And even people like Shaquille O'Neal or Charles Barkley, who are our customers, Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon, they all were so excited to find out about this company because now they don't have to pay $5,000 for a suit anymore, or $200 for a shirt. Who can afford that? It's crazy.
Not me.
Exactly, not me either. So yeah, Shaq ordered 40 suits.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's big.
He's a big
so
dude.
you know it'll fit you. Yeah.